Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook, watching this on LinkedIn, or possibly watching this on Instagram. Additionally, I want to welcome all of my friends that are following me on my YouTube channel. And last but not least, I want to welcome all of my students and participants in this Zoom session that we're having. So before we start, let me just take a quick peek. David, it's nice to hook up with you here. Kurt, it's always nice to see you. David, we're going to take a look at your LinkedIn profile, give you some pointers. We just take a look. Okay. Tonight, we're going to be talking about some new video and texting tactics that are going to produce immediate results for you and more sales on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. For the next 3 months, I have added Instagram to the content of our boot camps. Now, Instagram is owned by Facebook. And that's the only reason I'm adding Instagram. All right. For those of you that are actively building your business on Facebook, Instagram is an extra tool that you're going to be able to use. I've had people ask me, Max, what is the number one social network that I should be building? And that's LinkedIn, without question. Now, social networks in general are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Those are the three biggies. But LinkedIn is, without question, the best one. Now, leads are free. And for those of you that are spending money buying leads, advertising, constructing funnels, and all kinds of capture pages and everything else, stop. Save your time, save your money. See, thanks to social networks, leads are free, and it's easy to connect with perfect prospects for your business. So LinkedIn has 980 million professional users. I believe the number is closer to 990. I think LinkedIn will be updating the numbers in a couple of weeks. Facebook, 3.08 billion active users. And Instagram, 1.68 billion users. Again, Instagram is owned by Facebook. And it's easy to identify the people that you would want to talk to by looking at the contents of their profile. Now, there are three things that make a social network great. First, the profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact them. Now, for all intents and purposes, Instagram doesn't have much of a profile. Facebook and LinkedIn are the two social networks that have the biggest, provide you with the biggest information. Facebook, at the beginning of the year, actually the end of last year, introduced a new professional version of a Facebook page. And for the first 2 months of the year, I was recommending to everybody that they use it. I used it myself. And then in March, I came back and I told everybody, go back to the original Facebook page, because their professional page doesn't help you as much. But LinkedIn, without question, is on fire. There's a reason why 10 million people every month are jumping over to LinkedIn. LinkedIn profiles provide you with the most information, the best information about people. Second, a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. Again, LinkedIn and Facebook have all kinds of added features, and LinkedIn added a texting feature that enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. Great information on profiles, ability to talk to anyone, and finally, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. If you know who would be a great prospect for your business by their profession or by their skills, LinkedIn makes it easier to find these people. LinkedIn has the best searching features. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have all three of these features. Instagram doesn't. They are the two best social networks available to business, some because they give you easier direct access to the most people, but today LinkedIn is 100 times better than Facebook. Now, you can enroll the best prospects for your business faster on LinkedIn and Facebook when you take advantage of some of their new features that are going to make it easy to make that connection. Easy to identify perfect prospects from the information listed on their profile. The new features and changes make it easier and faster than ever before. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have made many changes, and they've added many new features that will enable you to enroll perfect prospects for your business much faster. We're going to touch on some of them tonight. Millions of professionals are joining LinkedIn. Every second, 4 new members join. Just extrapolate the numbers. Every minute, 240. Every hour, 14,000. Every day, 345,600. Every month, over 10,000 new members are joining LinkedIn. LinkedIn will have 1 billion users by the end of November. So here's some other LinkedIn statistics. People between the ages of 25 to 34 account for 59% of LinkedIn's user base. The user base is getting younger. As a result, LinkedIn is adding new features that are more popular with the younger users. 21% of all social media users in the United States use LinkedIn, and that number is going to increase. As a matter of fact, before we start boot camp in October, I am going to guess that that number has risen from 21% to 25%. Over 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. 129,000 schools are registered. You got 39,000 different skills listed. So you can not only search for people today by their profession, by the places where they work. But now you can search for people by their skills. You can search for people by their profession, by their skill set, by their location, and by their desire to find new ways to generate income. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects into business builders. And influencing your audience with effective posting. And finally, efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. And I encourage all of you to join me in my upcoming October bootcamp, where we're going to help you with all of these elements. Let me pop over here for a minute. And let me okay, David, I'm going to unmute you for a minute. Do you see yourself on here?
Hey, Max. Yes, I do. I am the fourth one, a blue suit with a blue tie. I think I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the fourth one. Yeah.
The fourth one.
Yes.
Okay.
That's me right there.
Let's pull it up.
That was just tons of hair. Okay, let me pop over here for a second. I saw your note, you're building a Maluka business. Yes, just getting started.
Okay, have you been in other network marketing companies before?
Yes, but never seriously.
Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to send you a connection request. So once we're connected, I'll be able to see your profile a little differently.
Oh, got you. I've not got that yet, Max.
Yeah, there's a little.
There it is.
There's a little.
There it is.
Okay.
Got it.
Now, one of the things that you're gonna want to do, let me. Your profile on LinkedIn is more than an online resume. I'm going to come back. I'm going to touch on some more things, and we'll come back and look at this a little bit more. All right, let me look and see who else is here. Now, LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. And they've got some new video features. You can use LinkedIn for free. We're going to show you how to do that. It's going to become your favorite social network. Now, you can build your business on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour a day, but the more you do it, no one says you have to stop after an hour. So with 980 million professional users on LinkedIn, you're going to use the keyword search to identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. Facebook doesn't have a keyword search. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. The notifications and celebrations will enable you to follow the activity of your prospect. Celebrations has become a new tool. A lot of people don't have it yet, but even if you don't have it, there's a way to get the information. It allows you to follow the activity of your prospects. The live chat will help you talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll leaders. You know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You have a direct link to Twitter, now called X. You got a smartphone app with video features, and you've got LinkedIn Live video, and you have a built-in live meeting or a Zoom feature. Now, everyone on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram created their profiles for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. The green M&Ms in that bowl represent people looking for a business opportunity. They want to make money. Part-time income, full-time income. The orange M&Ms represent recession victims, people that have lost their jobs looking for a new way to make money. The yellow M&Ms represent unhappy network marketers seriously looking for another business. The blue M&Ms represent active network marketers open to looking at your business. And finally, the customers. The red M&Ms. They'd eagerly buy your products if they knew about them, and they could become business builders later. 980 million people on LinkedIn. If you're going to reach out to someone to make that connection, it is critically important that you only reach out to people that are active. If you reach out to people that are inactive, LinkedIn will make an assumption that you're a robot, and they'll shut your account off. You got to be reaching out to people that are active. LinkedIn makes it easy to do that by allowing people to put an open to work frame around their picture. So David, let me ask you a question. You've got an open to work frame around your picture. Are you working now? Do you have a regular job?
No.
Okay. And so now you're looking to build your Maluga business full time.
Well, I don't know if I could get there quickly enough. We, in my profession, we make a good amount of money, so kind of need to get that, but still building on the side.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the thing is that people who have that open to work frame around their picture have it around their picture for one of two reasons. One, they're looking for a job. Two, they've got a job and they're looking for people to work with them. In your case, I have to get a little more information from you. I don't think you're going to want to have that open to work frame around your picture. All right. We can talk about that later. Now, the thing is, with the open to work frame, it only takes 2 or 3 messages back and forth for you to identify the people that you want to talk to who would clearly be candidates for your business. This is not hard, folks. Now, up until about 3 months ago, I was telling everybody to help determine who is active, you could check to see what they've posted. Now, not everybody posts, but at least it gives you an idea of how active people are. And about 2.5 months ago, LinkedIn I swear to God, I think they've got people attending these broadcasts, added the ability to see what other people are doing, whether they're making comments, reactions, videos. Excuse me. So the thing is this, the more active people are, the greater the potential for you to talk to them, engage them in conversations. So why should you be listening to me? The truth is that in the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. David, how did you hear about me?
Through the Melaleuca team that I'm part of.
Okay. AOL, 1995, 1996. At their heyday, they had 64 million professionals. But I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. It's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. It got an extra boost in 2019 when COVID hit. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into an attraction marketing magnet and a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing a social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners in network marketing has become legendary. My goal and my mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become a top earner using the hottest social networks around. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or 2 a day in 4 simple steps. Create a free LinkedIn and a Facebook profile. Instantly connect with perfect prospects, people that you know in advance would be interested in what you're doing or they need what you're doing. Communicate with them at will and close a sale in less than an hour a day. Then you teach the steps to everyone that you bring into the business right away, and you will become a top earner in your business. When you follow these 4 steps to the letter, they'll provide great results for you and members of your team, no matter what you're selling. At this very moment, you can connect with people that you already know who are perfect prospects for your business, or connect with complete strangers that you want to know who are looking for a way to make full-time or part-time income from home. These 4 steps are simple to follow and they're easy to teach. It's like learning the cha-cha. 4 steps. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. They can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. And once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they will stay in business with you. Everyone on your team is going to overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. You know, when most people join a network marketing company, they are taught an old school method of getting started that doesn't work for most people. You're told to make a list of 100 people that they know, their warm market list. David, did they ask you to do that yet?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I don't think I'm going to get very far with the 100 people.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, you're not alone. Then they're provided with a script, and they're encouraged to call everyone on the list and tell them about their new business. The results for most people are often very discouraging and can make them question their decision to get involved in the business in the first place. Was that your experience? Now, but they're encouraged to keep going with motivational mantras like, you have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful. So keep calling, don't stop. Achieving success in your business and in any kind of sales is a numbers game. To be successful in your business, you have to go through 100 no's to get a yes. So go for no. Every no is one step closer to getting a yes. So keep calling, go for no. Was that your experience? I went through it when I got into network marketing back in 1995. Only I didn't want to talk to the people that I knew. Thanks to social networks like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, you can stop going for no, start going for yes. Based on the contents of someone's profile and their visible daily activity on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, you can tell in advance who would most likely be interested in your business, so you can go for yes with confidence. Today, there's an easier and a faster way to get started in your business that eliminates the rejection that comes from that old school method, and it works much better and it works much faster. And you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately before they make their warm market list and start making calls. First thing you can have anybody do is change their picture on Facebook. You make that warm market list. Some of the people that you would call, you're already connected to on Facebook. Change your picture. And some of the people that you would have called are going to react to the picture change. They're going to like it. They're going to make a comment. So you reach out to somebody. Betty, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, it's been years since we talked. What are you doing these days? What's new? Let Betty tell you. 85% of the people that you ask what they're doing are going to come back and ask you the same question. And we have a script that, when followed, will actually get Betty to enroll in your business. Now that Betty's in the business, you have Betty open up her settings, change her picture, and the next thing she knows, she's talking to people that reacted to her picture change. She starts talking to them. She brings 2 people in the business. Now you help her bring those 2 people in, show them how to post, make sure they're as visible as possible, have them change their pictures, and boom, they're bringing people into the business before they ever go to that warm market list. So how would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to needed and wanted what you're selling, so you'd never be rejected when you told them about your network marketing business? How would you feel? You're going to feel like that. Every morning, you can't wait to get up to check your messages. I have to warn you, if you've been doing this for a while, some of my students come back and tell me this is addicting. How would you feel if you could close 80% of the people that you talk to about your business, specifically on LinkedIn and Facebook? That's how you're going to feel. You know, Melaleuca is not a social media friendly company. They've been around for, I think, 37, 38 years. Now, I've worked with a number of the corporate directors in the company for years. And I think it was 7 years ago, I helped a woman make senior director in 30 days, which is a huge, huge accomplishment. She wasn't doing it 2 hours a day. She had something to prove. She was doing it 14 hours a day. Back then, they had a contest where if you hit senior director by Christmas, you made a $10,000 bonus. That was her motivation. Well, she did. And after that, my boot camp started filling up with Melaleuca people. In fact, when one of the corporate directors, I mean, I've been friends with these people 20, 23, 24 years, training them on it. And we just used to laugh about it. You know, when the company calls you up to tell you how great you're doing, just don't tell them you're doing it on social media. Now it doesn't matter. About 5.5 years ago, one of the top earners, Eddie Bestoso, called me up. He wanted me to train his daughter, Ashley. And I told him I would do it, providing he attended the first 2 sessions, because I wanted him to see what LinkedIn was all about. Not only did he get it, but he had a professional put together an online tool. In fact, he paid me to coach him to make sure that they were doing it right. Their scripts are a little different than mine. Their scripts are more designed towards going after people that you know. Mine are designed to going after business builders. But ever since then, Malibu has been a social media friendly company. Now, every new connection that you make is like a seed planted in your garden of prospects on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. So initially, what we want to do is we want to be reaching out to people, make the connection. Your daily activity, including text, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourish your relationships with everyone. Last month, we gave a demonstration. One of my students who connected with someone in November a year ago, and the person signed up in the business in June, 8 months. And the initial, and by the way, during that 8-month period, if we added up all the time that was spent talking to that person, under an hour, about 56 minutes. It's 56 minutes. After the connection was made, they really didn't make the conversational connection for 3 months. But there was a lot of interactive posting. In the first serious conversation, we found out that the person had been in 5 network marketing companies, swore they'd never get into another one. But in June, she signs up in the business. They sign up in the business. Under an hour of actual conversation spent with someone. So it's the activity, people that see what you're doing, that builds the relationship. And so over time, what happens? You're learning more and more about the other person. And when you know enough about the person to know not only there is a clear need, when you know that they have the skills and the network to be very successful, that is when you start to talk to them about your business. You might wait until these other plans get a little bit higher. But to make it simple, it's like you go into a store and you want a ripe tomato. You can pick out the ripe tomatoes as easily as you can pick out the people that would be interested in your business. So why do most people fail in sales? They don't follow up. Only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. Every post, every message, every like is a contact. Sales statistics tell the story. The fortune is in the follow-up. 80% of salespeople are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. Fortune's in the follow-up. Now, LinkedIn Celebrations makes following up with prospects easier. The celebration feature is the easiest way to reconnect and follow up with your best prospects, is the easiest way to connect with the best new prospects, saves you a great deal of time, significantly increases your closing rates, dramatically reduces rejection, will help you build a bigger team much faster. And there are 3 components to celebrations: job changes, birthdays, work anniversaries. If you don't have it, you can go to linkedin.com/celebration while you're in there and get it. Now, in October, I'm going to reveal for the first time brand new prospecting and recruiting strategies that will enable you to connect with the best prospects for your business from LinkedIn's, Facebook, and Instagram's users. So if you're looking for a game changer for your business, this is it. You can transform your profiles on all three of these sites into marketing magnets. In fact, you can transform your profiles with 5 profile tweaks. One of them is to make your profile visible and fill in the boxes. This is what happened with Craig.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy, and I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it, but because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Now, I am going to put in the chat a special link for you to register for my October boot camp. Let me pull it up really quick. Now, for those of you that have been in boot camps before, we're switching over to a whole new format. I just put it in the chat. So go to maxlaggart.com/bootcamp, use the promo code Big Deal. It'll drop the price from $597 to $98. We're going to have an extra session. Instead of 4 sessions of boot camp, we're going to have 5. So what happened with Lane?
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, what are you doing, Lane? What are you doing? And then we had a phone, we had a conversation, and I said, yeah, I'm with this new company. And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
You all are not gonna believe how fast this
Yeah, so I had,
whole process works. Did I see D here? Yeah. When Dee changed her picture, she had over 90 people react and respond. The best part about what you're going to learn is that it's not technical. Making simple changes to your profile page can begin conversations with everyone that notices. Bob drove a truck. In our first coaching session, I opened up the settings, made sure everything was visible. We added entrepreneur to his profile. And he had 3 old friends call his brother to get his phone number because that entrepreneur addition to his profile made him curious. They called him wanting to know what he was doing. He sold all 3 of them products. I says, Bob, go ahead and post that on your Facebook. So he does. And within 24 hours, 25 people liked the post, 29 people made comments, and he ends up picking up 8 more customers. It works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. Now, for the last 3 months, I've been working on some new things that are going to generate more nonstop leads than you can believe. And what I want to do, let me come back over here. And I'm just going to take a look at some of your profiles. That's LinkedIn. Let me go over to Facebook. Okay, so D has the regular LinkedIn profile. I want to come down here and see. So Eugene, is that you? See if we can bring up the profile. Okay, so that's also a regular profile. If you look at a profile and you can see their followers, making a little progress. Let me. Shaq, we'll look at it in the morning. All right, now. I love success stories. Joanne was building a Maluka business. She'd been in the company for 7 years, did not have an upline. So she went through my boot camp, decided that she wanted to build her Maluka business. She never had anybody to work with her, so she jumped into my coaching program. I work with a lot of people that don't have upline support. In the first month, she doubled her income. Second month, she tripled it. She was also selling insurance. So everything that we teach you in boot camp is group coaching. For those of you that just want to work at your own pace, you could also go to, let me put it in the chat. MaxDiamond.com/combo. Whoops. That not. Combo. That'll get you a copy of my digital course, and it'll also get you a seat in boot camp. Also for, I think it's $99. At any event, she started to use what she learned in boot camp and applied it to her insurance business. And she started selling insurance policies. She was selling so many insurance policies that the company that she was working for wanted to know what she was doing. They ultimately brought her in to pay her $5,000 to give a training to all the agents. Before the year was over, she gave 4 trainings, $5,000 each, picked up an additional 20 grand. Once you learn how to do this, it applies to every type of a business. Doesn't matter what it is. Let me look. In any event, if you have Facebook's professional version, it's not helping you. You need to go back to the original. Now, let me just show you. What LinkedIn can help you do. You go over your network. And if we come down to celebrations, so you can see who's having a birthday, a job change, or a work anniversary. So Larry is one of my students. He added another position to his profile. Somebody saw it, made a comment. Birthdays is the big one. You will not believe how many people, I've been connected with her for a year. 1 year. We've been connected, but we've never talked. Mike Roth is a good friend. We connected 9 years ago. Last time we spoke was in 2017. This feature, Mike, $1 million earner in his company. For my birthday, he got me a jacket with M&Ms all over it. My wife never liked it, but it's my favorite jacket. So anyway, in any event, you're going to be able, this is going to enable you it's his birthday. This gives me another opportunity to start a conversation. It will give you additional opportunities to talk to people. The birthday strategy on Facebook. Instead of wishing people a happy birthday on their birthday, you're better off with a belated birthday, because on their birthday, people aren't going to see it. Hey, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. But then the strategy is you go out 5 days, you do it ahead. 25th, so go out to the 30th. Wish somebody an early happy birthday. And it's been producing outrageous results for people. They can't do that on LinkedIn. Celebrations gives you a chance. They used to give you 1 or 2 days ahead, and then they stopped. Now you're only getting it the day of their birthday. One of the things I love about what I do is I'm constantly hearing from old students. They fill me in on what's happening. Before I talk about Joanne, let me give you another example. Again, you're all heading down the same road. Now, using celebrations, going over to your network, looking at the people you're connected to already, $9,400. How many people are looking? I got 1,300. Sam was was in a couple of boot camps. And then this year he jumped in on my coaching program because he wanted to go faster. So we helped him with some scripts, follow-up scripts. After our second coaching session, he sent me this. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I sponsored 12 people after the call. I've been busy onboarding the new team, training them. I've been on Zooms almost 4 to 5 hours a day. 12 people in 2 weeks. A week later, he sends me this. Hard to believe I'm writing this. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. The way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. Now, you're all heading down the same road. You all have easy access to people. It all comes down to conversation. Let me go back to
I mean, Max, what you taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business, and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world, where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember 1 month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process, how I thought that, you know, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, you know, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited, and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, you know, Go Auto, it was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, you know, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, you know, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, you know, I've got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've had a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last time. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, you know, it was getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, you know, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And this guy, he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, you know, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region, and now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. It's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicks for me. You know what I mean? And after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. Once we started having our one-on-one sessions. I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like, immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like, I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services with 60. I mean, Matt.
Folks, you're all heading down the same road. Carol, her first month, made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 customers in the last 6 days of the month. That's an 80% closing ratio. 15 years in network marketing, she never had this kind of experience before. Second month, she did it again. Every month, 3 months in a row. Rank advance of my business for the last 3 months. I'm now Director 3, having incredible fun. You changed my life. I don't show you these to impress you. I show you these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Well, Carol, I'm always, Caroline, you'll always find when we come in here, there's always new things that we're adding. If there's anybody here that is interested in my coaching program, right, to support that's a maxsteingart.com, and just put in the headline personal coaching, provide us with your phone number and your links to your Facebook and LinkedIn account. And one of my staff members will reach out to talk to you about it. I only work with 25 people a month. Every one of you is heading down the same road. So I gave you the links to the October boot camp. Again, for the October boot camp, we're going into a whole different direction, new tools, new format. We're here to help all of you folks. So remember, if you have the professional Facebook, you need to go back to the other one. I'll be back tomorrow. Until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.